Welcome to Chanel the latest. A T-90M joins the turret tossing competition. A Russian T-90M tank was destroyed by RKG-3 heat grenades adapted to be dropped from Ukrainian drones, the OSINT group said in a tweet. The T-90M tank, which is seen bursting into a fireball, reportedly was struck in Ukraine's Donbass region. A Russian tank was likely hit by an anti-tank mine, after which a Ukrainian operator of an R-18 strike drone dropped several RKG-3 anti-tank heat grenades on the T-90M. As a result, the ammunition set detonated, and the turret was torn off from the tank by a huge explosion. The T-90M Proryvy is an improved version of the T-90 Vladimir tank and was first publicly revealed in 2017. The first batch of these modernized T-90M tanks was delivered to Russian troops in the spring of 2020. The Proryvy has received a principally new turret that differs from the serial-produced module and a more powerful engine. The Proryvy is outfitted with a new multi-channel sighting system that allows employing weapons at any time of day or night and, as its major advantage, it can exchange data with other vehicles in real time. The newest Russian tank considerably surpasses its T-90 predecessor by its combat efficiency while keeping such advantages of the previous model as exceptional reliability and the minimum amount of maintenance in its operation. Separate attempts by Ukrainian drone operators to knock out Russian vehicles in Ukraine illustrate different approaches to do-it-yourself air raids. Both raids involved commercial-style drones and improvised explosives. One required a lot more luck than the other. On Monday, Ukraine's security service, the country's main counter-terrorism agency, posted on social media a montage of videos depicting attacks on Russian forces by one or more of the agency's Otel Evo-2 quadcopter drones, dropping American-made 40mm anti-tank grenades with custom-built fins for stabilization. The $7,500 quadcopters struck a T-62 tank, an engineering vehicle and a BTR-82 armored personnel carrier. An armor-piercing grenade with its high-explosive, dual-purpose warhead should possess just enough explosive power to punch through the thin top armor of a tank or APC and inflict enough damage to knock out the vehicle, especially if the grenade strikes the engine compartment, as happened in the attack on the T-62. Now contrast the Evo-2 raids with a separate Ukrainian drone attack from earlier this month. Someone in Ukraine figured out that a hand grenade fits inside a $5 plastic bait container. Someone else used a drone to drop one of these explosive bait bombs directly through the open driver's hatch of a Russian T-62. The video of the drone bombing might be funny if it didn't depict brutal violence. A hovering drone, a hobbyist quadcopter or octocopter or one of the Ukrainian military's custom-made R-18s, zooms low over a Russian Army T-62 tank, presumably somewhere in southern Ukraine where the aging T-62s are known to have deployed. The drone drops an amber-colored plastic container. A grenade is nestled inside. The munition bounces into the tank's open driver's hatch and explodes, popping open the two turret hatches and igniting a fire. The drone zooms away as the tank burns. The munition combines a hand grenade with inexpensive fishing gear. A bait container helps fishermen to cast handfuls of bait without scattering it. The container keeps the bait together mid-cast, then pops open on contact with the water and spreads the bait around. Conveniently, a hand grenade fits comfortably inside the container.